Welcome back, HMC, to a beautiful arm workout for week 8, day 3 of trimester 3. Thank you so much for joining me. For today's workout, we're going to need our resistance band. We're going to need some dumbbells, as well as about 3 to 5 feet of space around us, and enough space to get those hands up and over our heads. Today's workout can be done seated today. If you'd prefer to join me from a chair, that is no problem at all. Just making sure that we are sitting forward on our chair, nice and tall, and that our chair doesn't have any wheels or arms on it that'll get in our way there. So let's go ahead, getting things started. Let's warm things up. We'll do some shoulder circles. Just setting that intention for today. And switching directions. Great job. Now I want you to take your left ear, bring it to your left shoulder like you're holding a phone. One more breath here. Let's look down at our chest. And back up to center. Let's go right ear, right shoulder. One more breath here. And let's look down. Great job. Just some quick alternating head rotations. We're glancing over our shoulders. Now alternating ear to ear. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out. Let's take that right hand, hug it across our bodies. And dropping it down, switching sides, other hand. Dropping it down, lacing those fingers behind our back, create a little distance, stretching out that chest. Great job, shaking that out. Go ahead, let's just warm up our full body, kick yourself in the butt a few times. Setting that intention. Checking in with ourselves. How are we feeling? Would we like to do this workout standing? Would we like to do it seated? Do we feel like we could up our weight if we have the dumbbells around? Awesome. Drop it down. Let's go ahead. We're going to get things started. First exercise in our circuit, we've got our cable bicep curls. So we're going to take that cable, that band, and we're going to bring it right underneath our feet, making sure it's nice and secure under the arch of our feet. Roll those shoulders back, standing up nice and tall. We've got a nice neutral spine, so we're scooping that pelvis. And let's go. Knuckles to shoulders. If it's a little tricky, you can give yourself a little bit more slack by pulling one foot. You can widen your stance and make it a little bit tougher if you're finding it a little too easy. Ten seconds. 2, and 1. Go ahead. Let's drop it down. Shake it out a little bit. Checking in with our bodies. How did that feel? And next up, we're going to do our band pull aparts. So let's find that comfy resistance. Hands are going to be slightly wider than hip width apart, bringing them up above our head. We're going to pull that band apart and down in front of our nose until it hits our sternum. Great job. Twenty seconds. Making sure to breathe. Don't lock out those knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. We are good to set aside those bands. So set those aside. Grabbing a sip of water if we need. Let's grab those dumbbells. Starting with just one, we're going to place it in between our hands. We're going to go ahead and do a prayer press. So just like it sounds, hands are pretty close together, almost in a prayer position. Roll those shoulders back, shoulder blades back and down like we've got $1 million check in between them, and press it forward. Great job. 20 seconds. Make sure we've got that soft athletic bend in those knees. If we're seated, we are sitting nice and tall. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Drop it down. Great job. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab our other dumbbell, place them in our hands so that our thumbs are facing the ceiling, almost like we have 2 ice cream cones. Let's glue those elbows to our sides, shoulder blades back and down, tuck that chin. We're going to do some standing tricep kickbacks. So really squeezing at the top of the movement, driving those pinkies back behind us. Great job, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Shaking it out a little bit. We've got one more movement, one more nice compound. We've got our one more movement for this circuit. We've got our alternating overhead presses. So we're going to bring those hands up to shoulder height, and then one hand at a time punching towards the ceiling, knuckles to the sky. Great job. Ten seconds. Last one. Great job, HMC. Grab that water and then meet me right back here on the mat for round 2. Alrighty, let's get right back into it. Round 2, you know the drill. We're going to be doing some cable bicep curls. So palms to your screen. Let's bring those knuckles to our shoulders. Great job. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Very carefully stepping out of that band. Let's find that nice resistance there. Hands are coming up and above. Band pull aparts. Great job. "15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Great job. We can set aside those bands for set number 2. Let's grab those dumbbells. Shoulders rolled back, soft bend in the knees. Prayer press. Great job. Halfway there, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Transferring that dumbbell into our right hand. Let's grab the other one with our left. Thumbs to the ceiling, nice solid grip. Kick those pinkies back. Great job. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Great job. Last movement for the circuit. Let's roll those shoulders back, soft bends in the knees. Bring those arms up. We're going to alternating shoulder press. Punching one hand, then the next. Staying nice and tall, remembering to breathe. Giving baby a great big hug. A neutral spine, lots to think about. 10 seconds. 2, and 1. Great job. Alrighty, HMC, that was round 2. Meet me right back here for round 3. Alrighty, HMC, we have round 3, so let's flip those palms to our camera. And one last time, bicep curl. Great job. Trying to make sure that the weight of this band and the distance is evenly distributed, so that way one hand isn't working harder than the other. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping out. Let's go ahead, bringing those hands up above our head, soft bend in those knees, band pull apart. Three, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We are good to set aside those bands. Trade them in for one dumbbell. Hands come up. Prayer press. Pinching those shoulder blades back and down. We should feel a squeeze right up in our pecs here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Grabbing that other dumbbell. And let's go ahead. Thumbs to the ceiling, pinkies to the floor. Kick it back. "20 seconds. Great job. Remember to breathe. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Rolling those shoulders back, arms to tabletop. Let's press. Great job. "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We Or go ahead, grab that water, HMC. Meet me right back here on the mat for our cool down. Alrighty, let's go ahead, cooling things down. Starting with our right hand, let's reach up and over. Stretching out those lats. One more breath here and we'll switch to the left. Switching sides. Feeling that great big lengthening. 2. 1, back to center, taking those hands, sweeping them behind our back. Create a little space. Great job. Drop it down. Sweeping the right hand across. Give yourself a great big hug. Drop it down. One more breath here. Now let's take that right hand, sweeping up and over. Pat yourself on the back in between those shoulder blades. We can boost that stretch by grabbing onto our elbow if we would like. 2 and 1, dropping down, switching sides. 3, 2 and 1, drop that down. All right, let's go left ear, left shoulder for 3 breaths. Back to center, right ear, right shoulder. And back to center. Thank you so much for joining me, HMC. This has been week 8, day 3. We'll see you on day 4.